To be completely honest, Uganda was never on my list of African countries to visit due to the lack of positive marketing. However, after 3 months in Rwanda with no possibility of visa extension, I had to leave. At the time, Kampala was my best option since the bus ticket was affordable and it was much closer than Nairobi. After overcoming the overwhelming first impression, I quickly realized that Kampala is a city with a big heart, welcoming people, delicious food, and beautiful places. If you're planning a trip to this vibrant African city, here are 8 things you should know. Ugandans are some of the most friendly people in the world, and I say that with a mouthful. In the world. So if you're a nice person and you come here, you should easily be able to make friends or at least acquaintances. Always using your discernment, of course. It is possible that some will get close to you because they see you as a money opportunity, but if you are able to filter that, you'll be able to meet some amazing human beings. Also, if you find yourself in a sticky situation, never be afraid to ask for information or even for help. But please do not take advantage of their friendliness. A friend of mine once took these tourists on a night out on their request, and the tourists didn't even pay my friend a beer. Not even water. My friend was very disappointed, so receive their kindness, but give kindness in return, please. Thank you. A quick way to make your first Ugandan friend is through couch surfing, not sponsored unfortunately, but I'm surprised so many people don't know this app. Basically, you can request to stay at the locals' home free of charge. Most of them are also tour guides, so they'll be able to show you around and teach you more about the city. I'd say Kampala has a very good community on couch surfing, and many of the hosts know each other. This won't come up as a surprise, but if you use the ATM to withdraw cash, there will be fees on both sides, meaning here in Uganda and in your country. So if you want to save on fees, take some time to go around the machines of different banks and find out which one has the lowest fee for your bank. Have cash or get a SIM card and add your money in the mobile wallet. From my experience, medium to small businesses only accept cash or mobile money. I would say cash is better so you don't always have the inconvenience of taking your phone out and going through the prompts just to pay for something simple. Kampala traffic. The traffic is bad all day around, okay? I have tried, but it's impossible to predict which hours have no traffic. In Maputo and even in Kigali, it's around 7 to 9 a.m., 12 to 2 p.m., and 4 to 7 p.m. But here in Kampala, I found horrible traffic at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 9 p.m. It's just never ending. So if you're going by car to somewhere important, especially to the airport, make sure you check your Google Maps and estimate the distance and leave early because you might get stuck in traffic and you don't want that to happen when you're on a rush. Because of the crazy traffic, in my opinion, Boda Bodas are the most convenient way to move around the city. I know this is controversial for some because motorcycles are relatively unsafe, but I think they are much more sustainable than being stuck in traffic for hours and delaying my whole day. Here, they don't give you a helmet like in Kigali, but you can always carry your own helmet to increase safety. But from what I've observed, both here and in Kigali, there's a collective consciousness that motorcycles should be respected. Especially because if you hit a motorcycle, chances are the guy will never have enough money to pay for the damage on your car. So most cars tend to avoid getting even close to motos. The motos also have priority in traffic because they are usually faster. Sometimes they can even bypass traffic lights, so I think all of that helps. But let me be honest, it is risky to ride Boda Bodas, especially during rush hours. I've had countless times in which I was like, yeah, this is it for me. This is it. And then it wasn't. It's a game of luck. So if you're someone who panics easily, if you have high blood pressure, I think you should stick to Ubers. There is a lot more that I could talk about Boda Bodas, especially when it comes to being safe, but I think I'm just gonna include all the information on my upcoming Kampala guide, so watch this space. If you're on a tight budget and you want to stay in a nice area, rent a room. You lose some privacy, but you save on transportation because you'll be able to walk everywhere. Couch surfing for one night or two is a good way of experiencing different areas. I say that because some neighborhoods in Kampala are not walkable at all. And I was shocked when I realized that. Being able to walk to a shop or to a market is extremely important for me and for my quality of life. So if you're coming for a long-term stay, get different short-term accommodations first so that you can feel the vibe of different neighborhoods. That's exactly what I did. I spent 1 month with my friend outside Kampala, and then I spent a few days in a hostel called Akasha Villa. And from that hostel, I was able to find my long-term room very close to Akasha Mall and close to all my favorite restaurants. I can walk everywhere, and that is a key factor that allowed me to enjoy Kampala and stay here for as long as I did. I have a lot of tips on how to stay safe in Kampala, but I'm also going to include those in my Kampala guide because it's a lot of information. But I'll say this, In this city, anyone can steal your phone. I repeat, anyone can steal your phone. The boy in the street, the man in a suit that works in a bank, the waitress, the CEO of a Fortune 500. Anyone can steal your phone, especially iPhones, because they have a very high resale speed and value. So if you come to Kampala and you're outside, keep your phone in your underwear. These are the 8 things I think you should know before coming to Kampala. Let me know your thoughts on the comments, and I hope you have an amazing time when you visit, just like I did. Again, I'm gonna have all of my tips available on my Kampala guide, and I'll announce when that's ready. So yeah, I'll see you soon.